booming, and all that development is a prime target for thieves. They're stealing expensive tools and building supplies from work sites. They're even going inside the homes and pulling out plumbing. It has become such a problem, builders are hiring private investigators to track down those stolen goods. Tonight, Channel 2 investigator Mario Diaz reveals the scope of this crime trend and one idea to get it under control.
These are the sounds that have been driving Houston for years. New home construction, symbolic of one of the nation's most robust economies. However, for some, the symphony of hammers and saws translates to
target-rich environment.
Construction thefts. Criminal acts private investigator Mark Stevens knows well. In 2017, he solved
over 300 of these cases.
A night at the office means catching burglars in the act.
I got the second vehicle, the one with the stolen property.
And chasing them down when he has to.
He stopped here in the parking lot.
Is it more common now than ever?
Oh, it's because the economy's good and they're building more homes, and there's more material out, and the fact that we just had a hurricane and there's a lot of rebuilding going on, the theft rate is through the roof.
The primary targets, tools, heavy equipment, doors, windows, and plumbing supplies, including bathtubs.
They pull up in a truck with no plates.
Custom home builder David Sanders got his start over a decade ago.
Back when we did hundreds of houses at a time, there's no security to them. You're lucky if your project manager remembers to lock the door.
Sanders says the key to these burglaries in nearly every case is a prior relationship to the job site.
It's a crew or a subcontractor of a subcontractor that sees a window package sitting on a job site for weeks and says, there's an opportunity to get these windows here.
As for where they end up, it's routinely one of two places.
Resale or in their personal homes.
Stevens took Channel 2 Investigates undercover to multiple construction shops on the city's east side. We found dozens of doors in bulk without markings at prices more than $100 cheaper than what we found at major retailers just a few miles away. In fact, we even found one door with a major retailer's labeling and SKU numbers still intact.
Right now, these shops are set up. Go ahead, bring your doors in. We'll pay you $50 a door. We'll pay you $25 a sink, whatever we need to pay you, and resell it.
Without any type of way to track it.
Correct. So if there's some sort of accountability to that, it's going to stop the crime.
Stevens says it is time to put a stop to it. His solution, new rules, including documenting a seller's personal information.
Photograph, license plate, driver's license, ID, all of it.
Like a pawn shop.
Like a pawn shop.
In 2015, Mayor Sylvester Turner, then a state representative, co-authored House Bill 2187, requiring better record keeping for scrap metal sales. Stevens says, as a result, the volume of copper thefts has dropped. He's hoping for the same result if similar guidelines are in place for construction materials.
That decking that you see up there is gold.
He says it just may nail down the end of the gold rush of new construction burglaries. Materials are not the only items targeted and sold. Heavy machinery has gone missing as well. According to Stevens, these types of crimes threaten builders from the moment earth is moved to when keys are handed over to homeowners. In fact, Keith and Dominique, Sanders tells me that appliances were once a very hot item. They do not disappear as much as they used to. The simple reason here, builders wait till the 11th hour to put them into the homes, even just right up before they close.
Yep, makes sense. Out of curiosity, familiar faces behind all of this?
Good point. Stevens tells me that he has arrested the same two individuals in 2016, 17, as well as 18. And you can see some of the perps that he's been able to track down in the past by simply going to the Investigate section of click2houston.com.
If there's an opportunity, some people will take it.
Sadly.
Exactly.
Yep. Mario, thank you.